Hey guys, just hi. I never really do this in the beginning of videos, but I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So consider subscribing and helping out the channel grow, because I really want to help this channel grow, and I want to try and get better at my animations and the video I'm doing right now, because this is my first ever review on a figure, and I'm really hoping I can get some great criticism. So in the comments down below, just give me some criticism on what not to do and what to do, and just give me some good feedback, all right? And please do not be toxic, and because let me tell you, this is my first time doing this. I was nervous because I was worried I was gonna mess up, and I think I did. So just comment down below what I can do better next time for one of these reviews, and yeah, all right, on with the video. Hello everyone. As you can tell, this is different from my usual setup. So I'll back it up a little bit. Yeah, this is usual. I'm not making an animation today, but today I actually want to do a review of a figure. That being Legacy United Optimus Prime. Well, to be specific, animated Optimus Prime. And my fucking god, this figure has been one of the most amazing figures I've owned that is under the Optimus name. And before I talk about more about like his sculpting and shit like that, I want to talk about one of his only accessories, because he does have another accessory, being, hold on, sorry, I gotta take it off, being his little stoplight thing, which just plugs in the back right here, just like that. And then we got his fucking axe, which of course can extend, and honestly, this is a pretty decent looking Cybertronian axe. In all honesty, it doesn't look terrible. It looks it's well designed, and like, look at it. Look at the translucent plastic on this. This is absolutely awesome. Like, my god. Anyway, back to this figure. The sculpting on this guy is amazing. But now the face sculpt, though, the face sculpt looks a little weird, but I can get past that. I love the broad shoulders, the bulky arms, and the fucking huge-ass fists. And I love the skinny waist compared to the huge fucking torso. Granted, though, he is more like... he's like this much torso and this much leg. Upper body, it's kind of similar to how... oh, shit. It's kind of similar on how Earthrise Optimus Prime is, because as you can see, both are remotely around the same size. And as you can tell, Optimus from Earthrise also has that same issue right there. This is my War for Cybertron Netflix edition of Earthrise Optimus. That's in most of my animations, because it's the only Earthrise Optimus I have. I will try to get the Studio Series one eventually, but eventually. So... continuing with this guy right here, I won't talk before I talk more about like posability and shit like that. I'm gonna be like Jobby the fucking Hong. I do want to talk about one issue I did experience with this guy. So when mid transformation, as you can see right here, there is two clear plastics, and I feel like some of us know where it's going with this. As you can tell, this piece right here did break. Thankfully, it does not affect transformation. Transformation is just fine. It's just very annoying when this type of plastic is inside of a transformer when it's not really needed, because we all learned what happened with Studio Series Jazz and Studio Series Rodimus, from what I believe, and clear plastic isn't really the best thing to have in a transformer, mostly. I prefer, like, the colored windows. Granted, though, I wish it did have light piping, because if it had light piping, that would be amazing. Bring back light piping, fucking Hasbro. Bring it back. I miss it. But, as you can tell, sculpting and paint is amazing on this figure. Like, you look at this silver paint on this figure, because my god, like the little yellow highlights on it, and of course it's not that great of a quality paint probably, so it will chip over time if I'm rough with it. But as long as I make sure I'm not rough with it, I believe it will be fine. But as you can tell with the legs, they're weird. If you want them like fully up without any bend, he'll look like this. He'll look like he's like just slowly tilting forward. So I just usually have him like this sometimes, but then he starts falling backwards. So that's the best way to have it, I guess. But yeah, the painting on the eyes is actually really amazing. I love, if it can focus, I love the blue, like the light blue eyes with the, well, it's not really light blue, is it? It's more turquoise with a light blue face. I like it. I do kind of wish they had the animated face mask on this, because that would actually look so much better. But yeah, so this is, he can hold the axe using one hand, and yeah, as you can see, he can hold it pretty well. And in the instructions, it says he can hold it with both hands, but on my copy he can't. I haven't been able to figure it out yet, so I'm just gonna take that. And sometimes you gotta force it back in if you want the single axe. So like if you want him to just hold it like this, you gotta yeah. But if you do it like this, it does tend to be a little floppy. Like it does tend to be a little floppy on some copies, I believe, because my copy, it's not terrible. But if it's like, if I don't fully have it in, it becomes top heavy and it's meh. Anyway, let's move on to posability. Head is on a ball joint, and every ball joint is a swivel. I told you, I'm about to be Jobby the Hung in this video. It can look kind of up and actually down. The arm is not on a ratchet or a ball joint, but it can do a full 360. It can move out, bicep swivel, double bend at the elbow, but that's actually for the transformation. Wrist swivel, because every ball joint can be a swivel. As you can tell, it's on a ball joint. Secrets of transformation. Waist swivel. Can kick up that far and can kick pretty far back. He can do the splits. Like he can do that splits and beautiful spread. And of course we got a thigh swivel and a very deep bend at the knee. You can get some pretty good fucking poses with that if you have like a stand, which I do. Sorry about that. I had to pause for a second for technical difficulties. You might notice the cut. That's why I'm letting you know. But anyway, continue with posability. The last thing is, of course, the feet. And it has a pretty decent pivot. So you can get him like in a pretty wide stance if you can manage it. Because what I forgot to mention on my copy... oh no, don't start yet. That's another issue. It randomly likes to start transforming, like holding it. The knees are very floppy. They're very loose on my copy. I don't know if it's on all copies, but Jesus fucking Christ, that is bad. But yeah, that's mostly all he's got, because those are the only accessories he has. I wish I had the animated Bumblebee though. Anywho, all right. Let's move it back a little bit. All right. Transformation. All right, this is how I usually do it. So what you want to do is you want to fold in the arms into the, of course, arm holders. All right, get it. Okay. It's hard to do whenever there's like a fucking camera right in front of you. That's what I like to start with first, because it makes it easier. Next, for what I like to do, I like to start with the legs next, because the fucking legs. Okay, so what you're gonna do is just flip the feet down like that. And do that with the legs, like just straight up, just do that with the legs, do that. Next, I do that with the chest, and of course do that with the back. And I'm just gonna do, I like to do that first to make it easier for me for transformation. Wait, is it that way? No, oh wait, no, just keep, yeah, I forgot. You don't have to move the arms for transformation, but there you do have to move something. So, and then you want to just do that, I believe. Yeah, you just want to do that. And you want to have these fully folded out. And you want to have this, you want to turn the arm this way and have it facing this up, like up this way. Then you want to do it the same on the other side. Just do that. Sorry if I'm not very specific on how to do it. Just do that. Turn it to where it's facing this way. Turn the arms where they're facing this way when you get them like this. Next, you no, you don't want to do that. Yeah, you don't want to do that. Okay, sorry, I'm stupid. I'm very stupid right now. So next, what you want to do is you want to just double bend right there. Like I said, double bending, the double bend is important for the transformation. It is very lucrative, very lucrative. Next, then you want to just put that on top. Then this is the part where I hate the most. You have to try and get this tab into this hole on both sides, which is extremely hard if you don't know what you're doing, especially with this figure. This figure is pain. Oh, that's why it's not going in, because I forgot. Notice these tabs. Make sure you're not like me and fuck up like this. Make sure these are plugged in like that. Then you want to do that. Then you do this, and then you got you got the flop. You got the mermaid. All right, let's actually move on with the transformation. Okay, I was wrong. Okay, so you gotta do that, and I believe we flip it around like that. Next, we do this, and we do that. We gotta plug these into, because there is a tab right here that we plug it in. So you want to go from under and just slide it upwards. You want to make sure the torso is like facing this way. You want to make sure it's facing this way. Then you just fully just do this where it's covering the torso. You want to do it to where it can cover the like the black part of the torso. So that way it looks like it's the bed of the truck. And then the last step is to plug the feet into the bed of the truck, which, by the way, is not easy, because there's these two tiny little pegs on the feet that you have to get into these tiny little holes, which then you have truck mode. And it honestly isn't bad. It's not a bad little truck mode. And yet, well, yes, there are some plugging issues with Transformers usually. It's not terrible. It's honestly actually it's more bearable than most. And yeah, it can roll. It's got plastic tires, unfortunately, and not rubber, but that's fine. And yeah. And for weapon storage, I think we all know. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's weapon storage for it. I don't do comparisons because I feel like that is dumb, but yeah. This is Armada, not Armada. I wish I had the Armada one, but this is animated Legacy United Optimus Prime in fire truck mode. And honestly, they did a really good job replicating what animated did try to do for the truck mode. Sorry about that with my voice. I don't know what happened, but I do feel like something is missing from this. And I honestly think that would be like the rest of the fire truck, in my opinion, because I did see that he did, like, there was someone making like a model kit, not model kit, upgrade kit for this specific one, to where they could add like their own little specific. But yeah, it's not a bad figure. There is better Legacy figures, but honestly, this is one of the better Voyager figures from Legacy United. So yeah, if you guys like and by the way, if you guys don't know, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you could help support the channel, give me some tips on what should I do for like a next review or next animation, I would really appreciate that. But yeah, that's all for I have today. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day, wonderful night, wonderful evening, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.